Blessings. Hey, thank y'all for coming to Life's Place. Um, thank y'all for the likes, the loves, the shares, and the subscribers, yo. I appreciate it, yo. This one is about submission. Motherfuckers really want you to submit to their stupidity, yo. It's like some people really just want you to submit to their way of life, their way of thinking, what they want you to do, what they want you to say, all just not to say anything at all. They don't want you to speak. They just need for you to sit still until they give you a treat. Yo, it individual thought really bothers people that can't think for themselves, that are more afraid to think for themselves, right? It's like those that want you to be in their sunken place, but put you in a sunken place where you're in your past, right? But it's supposed to make you feel sad, you know? Like, oh my God, you're not gonna have no family, no friends, no job, if they do this, if you but they just need for you to submit. They need for you to give up and let them have their way with you. Tell you anything and you just believe it. You know, give you something and you just take it. Treat you a way that they want to, and you just sit there and just, deal with it. It's like some people really don't give a fuck, but are more upset and more at fear with you not giving a fuck just the same. It's like some people want to sun you, but are afraid to be sunned themselves because of the fact that they put themselves in a position hoping that you don't see that they are lowering themselves, trying to lower you at the same time. It's like looking at people, seeing them as a supreme being, right? But they're trying to lower you down to a pauper because of the fact that they're intimidated by you and what you're doing for yourself. It's like motherfuckers will sit there and take whatever I say and try to manipulate it and say that I'm the narcissist, right? But it's opening the eyes to those that are around narcissists, right? But they will try to make it seem like, I'm the problem. But when you notice the patterns, when you acknowledge the patterns and you experience the patterns and you learn the lessons of the patterns, you either can be with the patterns and become a pattern and make your own fucking pattern where you could put people into that program to be in that pattern, or you recognize the patterns and you help out motherfuckers to get out of that pattern too. Therefore, they can walk through the maze of life a little bit more free with the mind looking through clarity, instead of it being blurry and shit because of the people, places, and things that are surrounded by them that will try to inflict more manipulation of the mind and the body and the heart just to have their way. It's submission. Some people really do want you to just submit to their stupidity, all because they don't want to take accountability, all because they don't want responsibility for their own wrongdoings. They need you to submit. They need you to bend, break, and fold because they need for you to be just as broken. Like you don't deserve what you're looking for. You don't deserve what you're asking for. You don't deserve it. So they're going to try to trap you by way of trying to breadcrumb you, breadcrumb you in a way that I will give you when I want to. I will hand it to you when I think you need it, to try to make you codependent for what it is that you could already give to yourself. It's like trying to rob you, to try to make it like you can't get it for yourself. It's like some people really do lower themselves even lower to try to lower you, all because of their thoughts of you, of their way of treating you. But it only affects them because the more you actually recognize the patterns as to what people are patterning within themselves, and you acknowledge that, it's like you can either elevate yourself through that, or you can play the role, because some people are immature emotionally and mentally, where they think some games are not seen, where some people will rather, yeah, that's what it is. Some people will rather act in defense more so than offense because of the fact that their wrongdoings are more about them submitting to their own wrongdoings to try to make you feel less than, all because they see more of you that they themselves don't want to give to themselves. That's what that shit. Some people rather take from you to feed someone else, all because they're more afraid to stand up to that someone else, because that someone else don't want to get up and work for themselves, you know? So why not try to make you look bad? Why not try to make you feel bad so that they can raise up a fucking builder bot? That's like somebody who's sitting up there, trying to say that they are about to be homeless, yet take the fucking take a place from someone that it already is, all because they cried a little bit more, all because they did a little bit more favors and shit. But they want to take the story of the one that is homeless and make it seem like that mother man. Look, integrity is a bitch for some people. That's all that it is. And I can't dive into no fucking energies where it's just too decrepit, and where they need to break you to try to break you to try to make it seem like if they break you, they can step on you to look higher than you, all because they can't step up for themselves. They can't stand up for themselves. They make up a business but can't keep up the business, let alone even stand up for the business that they want to build for themselves. Crazy ass shit with some people, yo. It's like some people that don't want to build for themselves rather take from those that do, just so that it look like that they're building too. You got to pay mind to those around you. Know what the most I got you. Have a good one. Bye.